Well, I've done it again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, I wanted to make videos for my close friends on Tumblr because I don't really express how much you guys mean to me, and it just like blows my mind that, I've neglected telling you guys that a lot of you are the reasons why I'm still alive. I mean, I have a lot of problems mentally, and I try to keep them in check and act like, um, I don't have all these problems. No, this girl, Sophie, on Tumblr is completely fine. She's bored out of her mind. I have a lot of problems behind my Tumblr. And like I said before in my last video, that my Tumblr is my escape. And what I kind of realized just a few minutes ago is it's not my Tumblr. My Tumblr is my access to the people that are my escape. And you're gonna have to excuse me because I'm about to cry because I watched Chris's video, and I don't know, he's just adorable, and I love him so much because he's just nobody would ever do that for me in person. And I mean, something, it's different. I can't explain it. Somebody doing that for me, making a video, is a lot different than seeing on people that are in Tiny Chat. I've seen a few of you in Tiny Chat, and that itself is pretty cool because I get to interact with the creators of the characters that I love, and then I end up seeing the people and who they are, and then I love them. And Kitty, go away. Um, but I guess I wanted to say something to the closest of my friends on here, and people I really appreciate. Um, First is Meryl, and I know your first name. I think it's Madeline, and I don't know if it's Madeline or Madeline. So I apologize for butchering that name because that name doesn't come up very often around where I live, but I think I'll stick with Madeline because that's what it looks like to me. Um, but my cat's bothering me. See? She's so cute. But, first off, Meryl in her blog, she was the first person that ever really came to my blog because when I don't know, maybe some of you remember the first time I ever created Sophie's blog, Sophie was a survivor and not a hunter. She was I cosplayed as her in real life, and then Meryl is the one that turned her into an infected, and Sophie did it by her own free will. It wasn't just, hey, I'm going to fucking attack you and turn you into a huntress. It's like they instantly became friends, and it was like, oh, that's awesome. I've only had this blog for like a few days, and suddenly somebody's already like jumping on me, and But Meryl was Sophie's first friend, and I guess my first friend. I don't know how that works and if that counts. And I'm sorry, I'm having a shit day and looking like this, and my cat won't leave me alone. But um, Meryl's one of the main reasons why I continued with this blog in the first place, because when Sophie was a survivor, I got a lot of hate. People saying, oh, this blog fucking sucks. And I'm sitting there like, well, it's also brand fucking new. And I remember the one thing somebody said to me was that, oh, quit clogging up the Left 4 Dead tags. And I'm like, I've only had this blog for a day. There are 5 posts. What the fuck are you talking about? And at the same time, it upset me, but I also was laughing because people like that just, they're funny. No, Kitty, go away. So, Meryl is Sophie's best friend, and they've been through everything together. I mean, from like, Sophie's getting married to Ashton Kutcher's character, and it's like Meryl's like jumping all fucking over that, and it's funny, but yeah, it's Meryl's been there a lot. I mean, I don't know her personally. I mean, she's commented a few times, like, out of character and stuff, but mostly it's just in character. But regardless, I want to thank her for being one of the first people on my blog, and I think she was the first person on my blog, aside from my best friend, where I made the blog at her house, and she doesn't count. I love you, Autumn, but you don't count. um, I'm sorry, I don't remember the entire list of people that I made friends with. But I know, I wanted to thank Stupid Hunter, and I recently found out she was a girl out of character. I'm sorry, this whole time I thought she was a guy. I don't know. But her character Vlad is paired up with one of my other huntresses, Trip, and never mind the fact that it's completely fucking adorable, but I mean, oh my god, she's like my little sister, and I even told her I adopted her as my little sister. She's like all over everything I post, and it's funny as hell. But, yeah, I wanted to thank her because she has her own problems, and a lot of them are like mine, with the depression and the not so stable mental thoughts. And so usually she tries really hard to make me happy, and it works a lot of the time. And she even tried earlier today, before I said I was going to close Sophie's account. And I don't know, not many people do that for me. But I mean, I don't know why I clicked with her so fast. I remember I think Josh showed me her blog when she first joined, with Vlad's account, and I just like jumped all over that because he was adorable as shit. And yeah, I was like all over that. I was like, I have to know this person. Their blog is adorable and their character is adorable. So I introduced Sophie, and then I introduced Madeline, and then I introduced Trip, and it's just gone from there. But yeah, and just wanted to thank her for being all over my blog because not many people are, and she's one of the main people that like support me. Next, and I guess everybody saw this coming, is Ash Drunk Hunter. I don't remember how I even came across his blog, how I started following or even introduced my character to his. I have no idea. I have the memory of a dead goldfish, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. I'm sure he might remember, but he drinks a lot, so maybe not. This kid is the shit, okay? He lives far, far away from me, but he still is an amazing artist, and just, he's funny as hell. He doesn't talk a lot. I used to go on Tiny Chat with him a lot, and I don't now because he can't, but, well, not until summer, but he's just funny as hell, and him and I would stay up late at night and just do stupid shit and watch stupid videos. And I still feel bad for this, but I made him do the cinnamon challenge. Even though I shouldn't feel bad, because I did like 4 flower challenges and like lemon juice, and never again. And it was funny how he was doing the cinnamon challenge. Oh my god, it was hilarious. But it just became painfully obvious that I had developed a crush on him, and it still is painfully obvious. And I laugh, but that's because I'm like a nervous wreck doing this video and even talking about him, because if he sees this, he's gonna make fun of me. But yeah, I told him like a little bit back that I liked him, and the response was let's just say I didn't know what to do, okay? I still don't understand at all why he likes me, and I'm still sitting here like, why? But that to each his own. I guess he has his reasons, I don't know. But it was amazing because he drinks and I drink, and he's my age, and I am 3 days older than this kid, and yeah, he's just funny and awesome and caring and like not like a lot of people I know. So a big thanks to him for everything, really. I mean, I try helping him out when I can, and sometimes if he gets upset, I'll get so pissed off because he, like me, is very stubborn. But okay, next is Chris, which is Ask Nixon Pixel. I can't talk. Oh my god. Ask Nick and Pixel. Okay, I haven't known him for long, but the kid is like ripping apart my heart with cuteness, if that makes sense. um, the first time I ever saw him on Tiny Chat was like, I think like a week ago, but I just like fell in love with him and his character, and like I was like, you're adorable, and he has an Australian accent, and people say I don't have an accent, but I'm from Russia, and I live in Pennsylvania in the United States, and I've lived here since I was like 2, and I guess, I mean, I can still speak Russian, but I don't have a Russian accent, but apparently I have a Pittsburgh accent, and if any of you, we make words up in Pittsburgh, I don't know why, and I still bitch at people that do. It's just like, why would you do that? They don't, like, you know how people in the South, they say y'all, okay? People up here in Pittsburgh say yins. I don't even know what the fuck a yins is. And like downtown is downtown, and it's just, I've lived here near all my life, and I don't think I have an accent, but people say I do. And they're like, we can tell you're from the north. I'm like, huh, that's funny because I'm from Russia, not the north. Now, yeah, I lived in, oh god, just this place. It's, but yeah, I was ranting about myself again. Here we go. This kid is like hurting my feels. We'll leave it at that. Like, I fell in love with his little hunter character, and I introduced my huntress character, and it was just like click, and it's like OTP instantly. But it wasn't even just that. It was like, at first it was like, okay, yeah, this is adorable, and this is making me cry, and it legit made me cry a couple times of how adorable it was, and I'm pretty sure he had too. But now that I get to know him more, it's more like, okay, I don't mind so much if he doesn't RP with me. And I mean, granted, I do like really like role playing with him, and I miss role playing with him just because of like the cuteness, and yeah, he's just making up for that by being adorable. And his video, it just like made me cry, and yeah. But he's the main reason why I was making these videos. And so I wanted to thank him because he was, I mean, there were a few people that like jumped on my ass about me trying to close my account, but he's the only one that like made a video, and it looked like he was gonna cry, and I hope he wasn't about to, because that would just make me cry even more. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Those are the 4 main people that talk to me. I mean, I do have like Scree and Stealthy, and occasionally Left 4 Dead Hunter, and yeah, but mostly it's those 4 that just like blow my mind. And I've gone 14 minutes into a YouTube video ranting on Tumblr. Okay, well, I think it's time for me to go. And I don't know. I just, bleh. I don't, I'm just being weird again. So I shall talk to you guys later. Hopefully. Or now. Whichever comes first. But I just wanted to thank you guys a lot for everything you've done, and it means a lot to me, even if it's not me here right now. And my mom's calling me, but she can go fuck herself right now. No, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. I love all of you. Thank you so much.